Hello, everyone. So today we are going to start with a new topic, that's central idea and details. This topic falls under the domain information and ideas. And as the name suggests, information and ideas, you just have to extract the information from the given text, right? So central idea and details, that's what we are going to focus on today. All right. And of course, as I mentioned, every reading question has a different approach. Every reading question has a different strategy. You cannot be using same step, same strategy of summarizing, reading, annotating. Reading and annotating becomes common for everyone, every of the question, of course. But apart from it, you will have different steps and strategies that you need to mention, that you need to follow, right? To solve every question accurately. That's what you need to focus on. Okay. So, as the name suggests, central idea. Central idea means the main idea of the text. Okay. Sort of a theme that you would talk about. And details question will ask you direct questions. Okay. Direct questions about a particular thing. And as mentioned, this falls under information and ideas domain. Okay. Why do you need to know the domains? That's the most important question. You should know the domains because only then you would know what is the weightage of the question. So information and ideas has almost around 26% of the entire weightage. Okay. And here we are going to focus on extracting information out of the text. Okay, so here, central idea and details question, it will evaluate your analytical skills. All right, it would ask you to engage deeply with various text passages. Okay, so here, your primary task is to discern the theme, to understand the central idea of a text and understand or interpret, the significant details that reinforces that idea. Okay, so we need to focus clearly on few parts. All right, now I'll tell you a few things that you need to focus on. All right, step one is always to read the question. Okay, read the question, identify what exactly it is asking you. Is it asking you to focus on the central idea, or is it asking you to focus on some details? All right. First, you need to discern that. First, you need to understand that. All right. Step two is always reading the text and annotating. Read the text and annotate. That's what you need to do. All right. And when I say the primary theme, that means the theme will be of some broader idea. Okay. It cannot be a particular thing. It cannot be a specific thing. It has to deal with a broader theme or a broader idea. Okay. So let's first do step one and step two, and then we'll come to the next steps. Okay. So let us first understand what is the text. All right. Now, what is the question? The question says, which choice best states the main idea of the text? Okay. So since this asks the main idea, that means the question is based on the central idea of the text. Okay. And then we are going to read the text. So take some time, pause for a minute, and read the text and try to highlight the key points. Okay. To bring out the key points, bring out the key terms. Okay. Let's now read the text together. Renowned for his innovative approach, Chef Anderson specializes in reimagining classic dishes using only locally sourced ingredients. For instance, the signature flavor of his celebrated ocean breeze appetizers arises from using fresh seaweed and saltwater clams gathered from the nearby coastline. To enhance the authenticity of flavors, Anderson often incorporates fresh herbs grown in the restaurant's garden. So I've read this text, I have annotated it. All right. I would know what exactly the text is talking about. Okay. Now we come to step three, which is again important pertaining to central idea and details. That is predict and answer. All right. This is very, very important when it comes to central idea and details. Why? Why predicting an answer is important? Because again, when you get a lot of choices, you get highly confused among them. All right. So if you predict an answer, and when you are getting to the choices, you will already have a roadmap. Okay. You can already have a roadmap, and you're actually focusing only on the prediction. Again, don't fall into any traps, don't get into any distractions. Okay, just follow the approach of predicting and then focus on the prediction to get to your answers. Okay, there is only one correct answer, of course. All right, and step 4 is same, elimination. Okay, eliminate the choices based on your reading, based on your keywords, and based on your understanding. All right, and step 5 is reviewing your answer. Review is very important. Review is to double check whether you have selected correct answer or not. Okay, that is how it is like. Now let's come to step 3. Step 3 is predicting an answer. All right. Now let's look at all the keywords very clearly. So initially we talk about a chef's innovative approach. Okay. And what is the innovative approach? Whenever he is reimagining these classic dishes, he uses only locally sourced ingredients. Clear? Now, when he is using these locally sourced ingredients, where does he get them from? Okay, so he gets them from fresh herbs grown in the restaurant's garden. And why does he do so? To enhance the authenticity of flavors. To prove this, we have an example. The example is that of Ocean Breeze appetizer. All right. And he has created it, and it's a signature flavor. So, all in all, the text is talking about a chef's innovative approach and the way he makes the innovation, his different style of cooking. Okay. So your focus must be in the beginning and in the end of the text. Your central idea questions, the answer to central idea questions and the details questions are mostly specified in the beginning and in the end of the text. Of course, anything come in the middle is important to understand the entire text, but your primary focus must be on these two parts. Okay. Now let's come to elimination process. Okay, I want you to just pause the video and try it yourself before you look into how I solve it. All right, because I have already told you how to eliminate the options. It is by highlighting the key points even from the options and then check whether you can prove them correct or not. Because if you don't have any evidence from the text, that is never your answer. Okay, let us look at option A. Can my answer be option A? Should I keep it? Should I eliminate it? Whenever you are solving questions, you should keep these things in mind. Let's read it. Also, while reading it, ensure that you are highlighting key points from the choices as well. Chef Anderson's Ocean Breeze appetizer has significantly influenced the menus of other local restaurants. Where do you find menus in the text? Does the text mention anything about the menus? Does the text talk about anything about highly influencing something? No. Can I prove it? No. This is not my answer. All right. Now look at option B. The local coastline is known for its abundant variety of edible seaweed and clams. Abundant variety. Where is it mentioned in the text? That the local coastline is known for its abundant variety of edible seaweed and clams. Not given. You cannot prove it. Okay, look at C. Chef Anderson utilizes local ingredients to innovate and bring authenticity to his dishes. Can I prove this? Does the text talk about local ingredients? Yes, it talks about locally sourced ingredients. Does it talk about innovation? Yes, the text talks about innovative approach. Does it talk about authenticity? Yes, the text talks about authenticity. This can be my answer. I would still not rush. I'll keep it, but I'll still look at option D. Option D says, maintaining the restaurant's herb garden is an overwhelming task for Chef Anderson. Restaurant's herb garden is an overwhelming task, right? Where is it mentioned? that he is maintaining the restaurant's herb garden, not mentioned. So C is my answer. This is the elimination way. And after elimination, you will just review your answer. Review it. Can I prove it? Yes, I can prove. Keyword 1, keyword 2, keyword 3. Okay. I can provide an evidence for all three. This is my answer. So this is how you solve central idea and details questions. Okay. Step one is reading the question only to understand what exactly you are looking for. Are you looking for a main idea of the text, or you are looking out for the direct questions of the text, which is details questions. Okay. Step two is reading the text and annotating it carefully. Annotation is very important. Step three is predicting an answer even before you look at the choices, because if you directly go to the choices, you will get highly confused. Step four is elimination. Go slowly into the options, highlight the key points, and check if you can provide an evidence from the text. If you cannot provide an evidence, that means it's eliminated. Then once you have come down to one answer, just review your answer. Just recheck if your answer is correct or not. And how would you know if it is correct or not? You will, of course, check or review the answer based on the keywords. Look for proof, look for evidence. That's what you need to focus on. All right. So after this video, you will get again a short video wherein we are going to solve a few questions together. And then you will be ready to solve all the questions all by your own. So thank you for listening.